Hey, at least that's the least we can do for Jeffrey Epstein. Breaking news, breaking news. Jeffrey Epstein dead. Jeffrey Epstein, Arkansas, Arkansas side, however you pronounce it. Wow. He didn't last 3 weeks in New York. Wow. Southern District of New York, the frying pan takes out Jeffrey Epstein. It is official. Let's look at some of the headlines. Jeffrey Epstein, accused sex offender trafficker, dies of suicide. Wow. Epstein, the disgraced millionaire who was facing federal sex charges, died by suicide early Saturday in his lower Manhattan prison cell, 3 law enforcement officials said. Let's get the details out of the way. We'll talk. Epstein hanged himself, law enforcement sources said. He was transported in cardiac arrest at 6:39 a.m. from Metropolitan Correctional Center. Let's take a look. Metropolitan Correctional Center still has Jeffrey Epstein. It's now 10:44 a.m. New York time. Is still registered as being there. They haven't taken him off the roster yet. Usually they yank him, right? So at 6:39 a.m. This is ABC reporting. Breaking, we'll get the details as it comes along. Let's get the breaking news out of the way. Epstein, 66, was set to stand trial next year for blah, blah, blah. We know all that stuff. What else do we know about the death? Jeffrey Epstein, this is NBC, yes, NBC reporting. Jeffrey Epstein, accused sex trafficker, is dead by apparent suicide, found in his Manhattan cell, 66, was being held for sex traffic charges. Jeffrey Epstein, the millionaire, is dead by apparent suicide, according to 3 officials familiar with the matter. The officials told NBC News that Epstein was found at 7:30 a.m. Here they're saying so contradictions. Let's just see. ABC says at 6:39 a.m. NBC says 7:30 a.m. Right? And he apparently hanged himself. Apparently. What does that mean? So, what else do we know? What else? So, other statistics. What's the Wall Street Journal? They're going to charge us to see it. Fuck you. What's the New York Post? Jeffrey Epstein dead in apparent suicide. And they're publishing this at 6:56 a.m. Again, it's now 10:40. I'm a little late to the story. Convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein died overnight in an apparent suicide, law enforcement sources told the Post. A gurney carrying a man who looked like Epstein was wheeled into the New York downtown hospital around 7:30 a.m. So New York Post has it at 7:30. NBC has it as 7:30. And ABC has it as 6:45. A call for a reported cardiac arrest came in at 6:38 a.m., fire department sources said. So, okay. So 2 weeks ago, Epstein, 66, was placed on suicide watch after he was found nearly unconscious in his cell with injuries to his neck. The millionaire financier was held without bail pending trial on child sex trafficking charges. Do we believe it? Yesterday, this is interesting. Yesterday, Senator George Mitchell and New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson was also named. Now, Bill Richardson, you know who he is. He's a big character. He ran for a Democratic nomination for president in 2016. You remember that guy? You remember? I'll show you who he is. Bill Richardson, is that his name? Bill Richardson, Governor, New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson. And let's see who he is. Bill Richardson, here he is.
The United States faces huge challenges, both here and abroad. And I'm running for president because this nation needs a leader with a proven track record, an ability to bring people together to tackle our problems here at home and abroad. I am that person, not because I say so, but because of what I've done.
Yeah, because of what you've done. All right, so let's look at who this guy is. All right, so So, thousands of documents unsealed Friday in connection with a defamation case against the perv's alleged recruiter revealed dozens of high profile names that a self identified victim, Virginia Goffer, that was the 16-year-old girl, apparently, said she was forced to perform sex acts with former Maine Senator George Mitchell and ex-New Mexico Governor Bill Richard, that guy, money manager Glenn Dubin, and MIT professor Marvin Minsky. So wow, man. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Does Jeffrey Epstein get taps? I don't know. I know people are going to say, you don't get fucking taps to a pedophile. He's fucking, you know, military fucking guy, man. Fucking. Yeah, but he was killed. He was killed in war by the Clintons, right? Clintons killed him, right? Let the speculation begin. So, Marcus Conte reporting. There'll be more to the story. We'll see. I don't know if I should run over there and, go to the hospital. And he's dead, right? Do we agree that he's dead? Now, how did he die? Now, not only did he die, but the story dies. That's it. Right? The story is the story is dead. The story is dead. We will never know again if Bill Clinton raped these kids. We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know the answer to that question in this regard. Wow. I don't know, man. Marcus Conte reporting. What's your comments, man? Put your comments down below, man, if I'm missing something. I just walked in the door, man. Jeffrey Epstein, dead as a doornail. Jeffrey Epstein, dead. Marcus Conte reporting.